Okay, we are live. Hello, hello, hello. If you see me, say hello. Put in the chat where you're at. Maybe it's working. I never know. Happy Tuesday. I actually did not know what the day was for a second. Wow, that was crazy. We are going to talk about PMF, building a PMF business today. We are going to talk about MagnaCon. We are going to talk about a couple of last minute things that are happening here. And we're going to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. And I'm going to do some giveaways today. So the more you interact, the better your chance to win something. I'm going to answer your all's questions. Looks like we got, oh, hi, Kristen. Wait, no, Hazel in Michigan, Barbara in Chicora, Pennsylvania, Kristen in Boston, Debbie in Delaware. Hello, Sierra in Reno. Make sure, oh, hi, in Oregon, make sure that you write your name like Alicia McCall did, just like this, whenever you put your thing and see it says, hello from St. Louis. See where it says Facebook user? If you say, that's how it comes off sometimes in this program that I'm using. So yeah, if you could please write your name just so that if you win something, I can give it to you. Hi, Kathy. Hello, Penny. Oh, I hope you're dry in California there, Penny. Kaylin in Arkansas, Amanda, Montana. And hi from Maine. I'm coming to Maine in a few weeks. I love Maine. I'm actually going up there just for one little short weekend to see some people and eat some lobster. Hi, Robin in Montana, Wendy in New Jersey, Dawn in Florida. I love that you guys are here today. Hi, Kentucky, Issy. I'm in Kentucky too. In New Mexico, Audra can finally caught alive. Congratulations. Hey, Tracy. I hope you're well. I miss you, Tracy. We need to get together soon. We're talking all things MagnaCon, Tracy. You know I always need your help. Somebody said love Maine lobster. I had Maine lobster for the first time last year. My husband surprised me and took me out there because neither of us had sat down like one day months in it before this and watched a show and they were eating lobster rolls. And my husband goes, have you ever had one of those? I was like, no. And so like he surprised me a few months later and we took a weekend and flew out to Maine and it was amazing. Hi, in California. I hope you're dry in California. Hi, Gary. I hope you're dry in California too. I know it was crazy in parts of California. Sheena in Washington. All right. Hello. Everybody's here. Okay. So first of all, I want to talk about, I know that people, a lot of people, if you're in business, a PMF business, then there are ups and downs to any business that you have, right? So first of all, I thought, so if you guys today, we're going to do giveaways again. If you could share in the comments, what are the best, like what, if you could go back in time and give yourself advice from when you started your business, like what advice would you give yourself? Like it's, whether it's to do with marketing, whether it's to do with anything, like if you could just go ahead and comment that in the chat. I want to share some of those because I think that the best way to learn is to learn from other people. So I think if you all could share that, I'm hoping that we could really get some good information for anybody out there that might be struggling with getting their business going. I know a lot of people what amazes me is people will buy a machine, they'll have the machine for 2 months or 3 months or even 6 months. And they're like, I'm not making any money yet. I got to, get rid of it. And I will say that like almost every single business that you start is going to take 2 years to really get going and become profitable. And I know a lot of you are profitable way faster than that with your MagnaWave machines, but or your oral wellness machines. But that's not always the case. Running a business and starting a business, no matter when, is very difficult. It's not easy. There takes a lot of work. You can't just buy a machine. I always say this: you can't just buy a machine, put it in your living room, and expect people to know it exists. There's a lot of marketing that goes into it, a lot more expense than just the machine itself. So if you could share any advice that you would give yourself when you first started, that would make your trip starting that business or working that business easier. If you could share that in the chat, I want to share some of that. I also want to give you fair warning, and I'm going to put up really quickly before we go through. I'm going to put up here. This is it. This is MagnaCon tickets. MagnaCon pre-sale tickets are on sale right now. They are $300. Okay. And next week, I'm going to go to the website really quickly. MagnaCon 2024 is June 12th, 13th, and 14th here in Louisville, Kentucky. I finalized almost everything. The hotel, I will have room rates for you guys. I will have booking links. We will have everything. Everything is coming together. The whole website will be updated next week. So what does that mean for you? What that means for you is you have literally a few days left to get your tickets for $300. This is full in-person MagnaCon. $300. If you want to come June 12th, 13th, and 14th of 2024, get your ticket here. It's $300. Next week, it's going to be $475. So that's a big difference. So if you want to come, get it now. I cannot honor this price once I am done, once next week starts. Why can't you honor that price, Alane? Because everybody who's buying this right now is buying this ticket through our CRM system, whether you understand that or not, but through our system. Okay. And then we're going to manually load you into the back end of our site, into our app for the event. After this, starting next week on magnacon.com, if you purchase a ticket, you will go through a totally different purchasing system. Okay. And you will be added into the app. There's expenses with all of that. This is early bird pricing. This is for people who know they want to come June 12th, 13th, and 14th. If you're on the fence, don't worry about it. Don't spend the money because the tickets aren't refundable. Wait till they're $475 and get them when you get them. But I'm going to tell you this year, first of all, just the amount of education that we have, the people that we've met, the amount of education, the work that we, like the speakers, what this year is going to be is going to be amazing. Right now, it's going to be a full day that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So instead of having a half day Wednesday, we're going to have an all day. There's going to be seminars. We're going to have some very amazing breakouts. I'm so excited about the vendors that are coming. Like this is, if you are trying to grow a business, if you are looking to get excited, if you are just interested in getting a MagnaWave and you want to meet people and you want to maybe start this journey, you can come. You can come to MagnaCon. It's $300. And with that includes your trip to Churchill Downs. You couldn't even go to Churchill Downs for less than $300 and stay and go to Millionaire's Row, eat dinner, watch the races, bet on the horses. All of that is included in this $300 and your $475 full price ticket, as well as you get lunch, 2 lunches. We also have, just a tons of other things. And we're giving away over $100,000 worth of stuff at live MagnaCon, in-person MagnaCon. We are also going to start selling virtual tickets. Virtual has been beefed up even more this year for 2024. Lots more content. It's going to be basically a continuous newscast with all new stuff. So those tickets will be available next week. Those are $240. But I'm giving away over $50,000 worth of stuff to people who are just virtual. That's online. So next week, I'll go live sometime next week when I have it all set back up so you guys can get your tickets for either virtual or you get full price. But this is it. $300 right now. Save $175 if you know you're coming June 12th, 13th, and 14th. All right. I said my spiel. Let's go to the chat. Hi, Kim. Debbie says, are you seeing FB? I am seeing FB. So here's some advice. If you are starting a PMF business, listen to this. Here's some advice for people who started their business. And I love this advice. First of all, be patient. It takes time. Kathy Parton, yes. Slow down and set up your process. Okay. Slow down and set up your process. People, process, product. Okay. That is what's important in having a business. Your comments are being seen. If everyone else, somebody who asks, I'm on FB, not sure if my comments are being seen. I don't see everyone else all the time. Your comments are being seen, whoever said that. Somebody said, don't expect people you are friends with to hire you. Many will, but often it's people you know that are less likely to hire you. You need to get out there and get new people. That is great advice. It is amazing to me that you really find out who your friends are when you start a business. And it's amazing how many clients become friends. I don't actively market to my friends. I don't, I don't try to sell my friends. I do talk. I'm very passionate about it. So it could be annoying, but you really do realize, like, if you are going into this and thinking that your acquaintances are going to be the ones and your friends, that's not usually the case. But never stop. Like demo on those people as well. So one person's advice is I would hook up with a few vets for referrals. That's great. Advice, learn more about business. Absolutely. Let's see. So Jessica's advice, I've only been in business a few months, but I would say I've learned that package deals are the best. Make sure to take your customers into consideration. Offering single sessions are great, but packages will help you gain more business and not have to be one and done. Yes, Queen. Thank you, Jessica. So many people come and they're like, how do I get them after they do a demo? After I do a demo and they try it, how do I get them to they'll book one session and then they don't come back? So, first of all, that is how you set it up. When you do a demo with someone, you set the expectation. You are the expert. So, you have to practice this in your head, you all. This does not come naturally. You have to look at this person and say, I'm going to give you a session today. This session, you're going to feel some fantastic results, or you're going to see a change, whatever it is. Like your horse is going to feel different. This is going to, you'll see some movement, whatever. Tell them what they should expect. And then you say to them, but this is not a one and done thing. So you don't take one aspirin and get rid of headaches for life. You don't do one workout and you're fit. This is something that we are going to have to work on together. And this first initial session will allow me to see how your animal reacts and how they respond so that I can build out a plan for you. And then you say one session is $75. But if you go ahead and you buy 5 or you buy 4, I'll give you the 5th one free. That'll get us set up on what I think is the recommended amount. And I'll come twice a week, for the next, so many weeks. And, if you explain it to people and you have that session right there and you're giving them something for that, you have a package, they understand that they need to do multiple sessions to really see how great this can go, then you're setting the stage. If you're just expecting them to book one session, that's all they're going to do. And they're not going to get the best results, and then they're not going to book again. I offered a discount on first trial session. Okay. I would recommend spending time to read research so you will be able to answer questions with potential clients. Patty, that's excellent. Really reading research, and I think this goes back to confidence. That's it. It's confidence. It is okay to say, that's a great question. I've never been asked that question. Let me do some research and I'll get back to you. People respect that. That's totally fine. But having the confidence from the research, if you do lots of research and you understand and you read about it, that's where the AOPP comes in, the Association of PEMF Professionals. Again, PEMFprofessionals.com. If you are not a member of the AOPP, I cannot stress it enough. Their research is unparalleled. They have more information on general PEMF studies than anyone else. And if you are not a member, this is where you would go if you wanted to really learn about PEMF and have unbiased education to send to your clients. Let's see. Package deals at the start are great for people to really see the benefits of multiple sessions rather than doing single sessions. It's all about, do you hear this? Package deals, you all. Bite the bullet and just get out and go to barns, shows, fairs, rodeos, etc. That's right, Kathy. You got a cold call. It may seem uncomfortable, but you got to go out there and put yourself out there. Again, if you're not going to those shows and you just keep that machine in your barn or your living room, they don't know you exist. Somebody said got my ticket yesterday. Hey, MagnaCon tickets, last chance, save $175. I'm Mary Beth. I'm scared to start my business. I had 2 positive effects on horses and 2 negative ones. The 2 negative ones, the 2 horses displayed what looked like colic. I'm scared. I'm doing something wrong. Has anyone else had this happen? Can anyone chat with me after the live? Hold on, I'm chatting with you right now, girl. And maybe help me. Mary Beth, listen to me. Look at me in the eyes right now. Okay. Come here. Look, I'm going to tell you what. You did not have negative effects. Okay. That didn't happen, right? What happened was those horses had an issue and the MagnaWave was able to start working gas some of those issues out. And so when that happens, when that happens, it can be uncomfortable and that horse can present. I've had horses that have had all of a sudden broke out in hives after a session, and you may freak out, but I'm going to tell you right now, the next day or even 2 days later, the owner of that horse called and said, my horse has not felt this great in forever, because it had something going on and it needed to work it out. It had some type of allergic reaction. It wasn't the MagnaWave that did it. The MagnaWave just got the immune system going and got the blood flowing and had that immune response. A lot of times, especially when I'm working with oral wellness and I'm talking to a human customer, and it will easily be where you say, hey, you're either going to feel great or you're going to feel worse. Okay. If you feel nothing, that's bad. If you feel great, that means I know that this is a great setting for you. This worked. If you feel worse, that means you're detoxing, and maybe we'll pull it back and do a little bit less next time. But the machine doesn't cause anything. It doesn't cause anything to happen within the body. Everything that all the machine does is put energy into the body, and the body does with it what it will. So many times you will put the coil on a horse and then it will pulse like on the other side, or there'll be movement somewhere else, or the horse will move around and want you to push in somewhere else. That's because that horse feels that energy and wants it to go where it feels good. We've had sessions with dogs where we've treated one indication, like a mass on a dog, and all of a sudden their hips got better, but we're treating up on the chest on this mass. But the owner's like, no, I mean, we're not doing anything else with the dog's able to jump up on the couch, the dogs, because the body took that energy and put it where it needed to go. So your fear is lack of confidence. Okay. Your fear is not, the machine is not going to do any negative to those animals. Maybe you treated too long. Okay. Maybe you treated too high. Those two things happen, but you didn't injure those animals in any long-term effects. So I think what you really need to do is not just talk to practitioners, Mary Beth. You need to talk to education at MagnaWavePMF.com. You need to set up a phone call with Teresa. If you haven't come here for hands-on training, do it. Come now. This is an investment in your business. I know it's more money, but come here. You need the confidence. 100% you need the confidence. Scan this, come to MagnaCon. You need the confidence, because you shouldn't be afraid to talk about this and share this with everyone. There's nothing for you to be afraid of. Okay. You have got to get the confidence and understanding of what's happening and what you're doing, and that those responses are normal responses. Healing hurts. Okay. Sometimes to get better, we have to detox and feel worse. And that's the same. It's not as rare. It's not as, normal with animals, because they don't have as many toxins. But if they have, if they do have colic coming on, if they have an issue, if they have something in their system and it's working itself out, you're going to see that. That's why a lot of times we'll say, not one session. You should have gone back and kept treating those horses. You needed to keep working on them, because you needed to keep working whatever that was out. And it's very important to talk to the vet and talk to the owner and talk to the trainer, so that they can say, wow, what is this? Why is this happening? They can really diagnose and take information with what they know. And the information that the machine gives is also great information for a veterinarian to be able to do their job. So Mary Beth, please don't be scared. We have every single resource right here at MagnaWave to make you confident. So you need to take advantage of those resources. I hope it helps. Somebody asked which hotel. It's not the Gold House, but I'm not going to tell you until next week. It's my secret. Do not limit yourself to just one basket. I thought I would only be doing horses, and now I do more livestock and people than horses. Okay. That's a great point. Let's talk about it. It's really where people limit themselves. Let's talk about the ways that people limit themselves with their business. First of all, they go after one discipline of horse, like, oh, I'm going to go after a just dressage. And they will literally look at me and say, it's so saturated here. And I will say, okay, well, how many rodeo people are using it? And they're like, I don't know. And I could literally drive. I guarantee you I can drive to farms in the same town where that dressage person is and find at least 5 or 6 farms that have no MagnaWave practitioners. Get out of one discipline. Okay. And when you say basket, okay, so a lot of horse people don't want to switch out of their discipline. You have got to get comfortable and speak the language of other disciplines of riding. Okay. You have to. Also, you have to get out. Don't name your business like equine wellness. Okay. A lot of you are going to not like me saying this because you have it. But what this person, which it just says Facebook user, I don't know who said this, but it's great. This person, if their business is equine wellness, you've pigeonholed yourself. You now cannot scale. You cannot scale your business. You can, but it's difficult to get into that performance dog show, to get into livestock. You need to have a name that does not limit you to an area. I know a lot of people will have like Kentucky wellness. That's fine. You can do that. But what happens when you have to move, or you want to move, or your friend you want to open another location, another city or another state? or a province, you need to be scalable. Name your business something that's memorable. This is branding. This is marketing. We go through this in the business starter course. That is so very important. And do not think that you are just going to go on one thing, because if you go into it, I promise you God has other plans, and you will end up doing more pigs than you ever thought, and you wanted to do horses. And I've seen this happen over and over and over and over again. Very good point. So keep that in mind when you're naming your business. Keep that in mind when you're choosing graphics and pictures for your business. Don't just pick one discipline of horse jumping. Go, like, if I can give you an advice, marketing at MagnaWavePMF.com. Please help you design and label and market your business from the start. Don't underprice yourself. Figure out what it costs you to deliver a session: equipment, supplies, travel time, fuel, insurance, and set your price accordingly. If you don't know your cost and just guess at a price, you may be operating at a loss without realizing it. Absolutely. Set your price, remember, and keep it. And you are what you are worth. You are worth it. This is worth it. And a lot of times people don't buy what you do. People buy why you do it. Okay. So the just like reason you guys are watching this, because I believe in this and I'm talking about it. And this is what I'm saying to you, I wholeheartedly believe and know to be real. And that's how you have to be when you're talking to somebody. And you have got to be that way when you're talking about pricing. If they walk away from your pricing, they weren't meant to be your customer. And a lot of times they end up turning around and coming back later down the road. So the people that are meant to be your customers are there. You can always, and never advertise sales or pricing of sales. Always say, hey, I understand. I know your customers say, I'd like to do a special pricing just for you. And you could do maybe, they buy 4, they get 2 free sessions, whatever you're comfortable with, because but don't give anything away and don't undercut your price and your time. Love it. Start with family and friends. Demo. Yep. I would have offered packages from the start and tell clients the most of the time an issue will require more than one session. Thank you, Alicia McCall. Absolutely right. From the very beginning, every single time, the first words out of your mouth are, I'm going to let you try this today. You're going to feel, or the animal's going to feel, and you'll see some release, but this is not going to get you the results that you need. Just like working out, I need to get you on a wellness session, and I'm going to get you here's the package. Once we done with this session, I'm going to give you the package I recommend for your animal. Boom. Okay. Hello, Christy. She said she's from Ohio and she got her tickets already. Whoop, whoop. It's going to be great. Don't sell yourself short. Set your price based on your value. It is easier to do bundles and add value than it is to raise prices. You can't raise prices. It's horrible. Can spouses come along, or is this excluded to practitioners? MagnaCon, let's talk about spouses really quickly. You can bring their spouse. They can't eat unless they have a ticket because I won't have enough food. So if you want them to eat and do all of the things, then they need to have a full price ticket. If they are not going to be eating any of the food and they just want to go to Churchill Downs, like they're not going to be there during the day, they just want to do Thursday night's Churchill Downs trip, then we will have tickets available for you in the next 2 weeks that you could just get that ticket to Churchill Downs. I believe it's like $200 for that, somewhere around there. But they can come to Churchill. So, I mean, if you think about that, like Churchill Downs tickets are about $200. The whole event at full price is $475. You're getting a lot for that $475. You're getting education. You're getting the chance to win $100,000 worth of stuff. You're getting lunches. You're getting transportation. It's great. It's wonderful. Christy says you're not getting text notifications about live still. How can I get this resolved? Christy, sign up again. Sign up again. Let me. I don't have it. Can you email support@MagnaWavePMF.com? If you have done that already, I'm sorry. I will figure it out for you, Christy. I'm writing your name down. I'm wondering if it's, I don't know. I don't know why. But we'll look into it. Go ahead and email support and say that you're not getting them. I'm so excited. I love meeting more people who love MagnaWave. Me too. I like meeting more people who just love wellness in general and who are passionate about taking care of their animals and themselves. I love it. I've had my machine for 1.5 years. I've not limited myself to just MagnaWave. I've learned other modalities that complement each other. Also, knowledge. We can make that a chant. So That's absolutely right. You need to be able to scale your business. I will tell people to not put MagnaWave in their name. I tell them to put wellness, vitality, other things like that. Putting MagnaWave in your name is fine. But at the end of the day, you are the product. People buy why you do something, not what you do. You are the product. You are the educated one. Because if people say, "Oh, there's so many people around me and they're all using a PMF," but people will come to just you because you are the expert in not only our machine, but add the LZR. Okay. Add the LZR in there. Your results are going to be better, more consistent all the time. That's the only reason we sell it. Add other things in. Learn, learn, learn. Join the AOPP, PMFprofessionals.com. I can put that up for you guys. I believe in this. The education is paramount. Let's see. Okay, if you want to join AOPP, it's right here. Click there. It's one time a year. I believe it's $100 one time a year. You get access to the most amazing research portal in the entire world. You also get access to their member discounts, which are better than AAA's. Like, I'm talking discounts on everything from pizzas to car rentals to, I mean, this is the AAA of PMF, if not better. Hotels, I've been using it. I love it. It's amazing. And it's even in small towns. You will get discounts at your local places. I promise you. And it's got education. She's Lauren at the AOPP and Jerry are always coming up with new education. They blow my mind. So I'll leave that up for a minute. Plus, it's a great way to network and meet more people and put yourself on another map where people can find you. Let's see. I have a second machine as a good investment once you can afford it, as a rental and a spare. Usually it pays for itself very quickly. If you are a MagnaWave practitioner right now, rent to rent option is an option for you. If you don't know what that is, we're public right now, so I'm not going to go into it, but we do have an option. You need to find ways to increase your revenue. And to do that, we provide some really unique options for our MagnaWave certified practitioners for you to get that second and third machine easily and start really making some money. So email sales@magnawavepmf.com or reach out to your product specialist if you're interested in getting started with the rent to rent, because yes, having a second machine, increasing your revenue, doing more with less is important. I'm so excited. Will we have to rent a car? No, Jessica, if you fly in, you could just get an Uber from the airport and then you won't really need to leave the hotel. You can, because we'll take you to Churchill and back. And then there's lots of restaurants around there and restaurants at the hotel and stuff. So if you want to Uber somewhere, you could, but you don't need a car. Business will require you to know your equipment and how it works and why it works, as well as why people should work with you. I found being clear with my mission statement has helped me formulate the ideal clientele. I love it. Get a mission statement. If you don't know how to do that, Google it. But yes, get a mission statement. Why are you doing this? And what is your end goal? What is your mission here? And really know what is your ideal customer. So very important. Take the business starter course, struggle through it, follow the plan and get the basics done. Business name, LLC, QuickBooks. Go through MagnaWave Facebook site and search all your questions. Lisa, I'm giving away one business starter course, okay, today to someone who needs it. So if you need the business starter course, this might be your lucky day. We're gonna do something for you all to win. For me, it was testimonials or videos of an animal you or someone else are working with. Anything showing those fasciculations, the movement, will get people asking questions. From there, you can explain the process. And generally speaking, people will want to try it on themselves and their animals. Be confident in yourself, your business, and your services. It will show. I cannot say that enough. I do a lot of visualization. I believe in visualization. Your brain does not know that it's not actually happening. And I do this exercise a lot in my business starter and business builder class, but I'm going to do it with you all right now. And if you've heard it, I'm so sorry. If you are starting a business or if you're on this and you want to really understand how powerful your brain and body are, close your eyes right now. Everybody close your eyes. Okay. Now imagine that you are in your kitchen and it's a hot summer day and you go and you grab like the biggest, juiciest lemon that you have in your basket of fruit, wherever you keep your fruit. You take it and it is so beautiful. It's just a perfect lemon. You put it down on the cutting board. You're slicing it up and you get a perfect little wedge and you can feel it's so juicy. And you take that lemon, it's dripping, and you put it into your mouth and you bite down. Guarantee you, if you visualize that correctly, your mouth watered at some point during that process. And the reason that your mouth watered is because your brain doesn't know that you're not in the kitchen. cutting that limit. So if you are nervous about having a conversation, the more you picture yourself and practice that and literally walk up to the barn in your mind, walk in, say hello, what can happen? What is your statement going to be? The more you do that before bed, while you're driving, in the car, everywhere, your brain is going to think that you've done it 100 times. By the time you walk up to something you are extremely nervous about, you're not going to be nervous anymore. So visualize, believe, and get confidence. Okay. Oh, Hannah, come on, come to MagnaCon. We want to see you there. Just starting my MagnaWave business journey. From past experience in other businesses, I've learned marketing, branding, education is a must. Was excited to get the back to school bundle that includes these things to get me off on the right foot. Thank you guys and looking forward to my MagnaWave journey. Audra, yes, branding is a must and marketing. People don't realize how important branding is. Take the business starter course because I go really in depth. MagnaCon is where I have learned the most over the years. I have been involved with MagnaWave. Do not miss it. Yay. Will virtual be available for playback pretty quickly this year? I can't always watch live because of working. Yes, I solved that problem. So virtual will be live the whole entire time, but about an hour or 45 minutes after each segment, you'll be able to go back and watch the segment prior. Are the virtual tickets discounted now? Virtual tickets will not be available until next week, and they're $240. There won't be any discount. 2024 MagnaCon tickets go through 2024 continuing education, not 2023. MagnaCon is worth every penny. Another tip is to have clear payment options and packages. I actually wish I didn't start packages when I first started my business. Oh, so she wishes she didn't start packages. I think when you're it's all about how you're marketing your stuff. Like to have a clear packages and all that information for you to know, and only put out pricing for individual sessions and say like, ask about my packages. That's usually better so people don't get overwhelmed with their choices. We did radio and it took off. Radio ads are great. You know, you really got to know your audience, where you are, where you live. Like if everybody is listening, if there's like a big radio presence in your town, radio can be an amazing place. I also have found people who started advertising in church bulletins, who started going to certain church events, and they literally are just loving that they've expanded to a new church and their community has grown. I second the friend thing. Your friends will most likely not use your services. They are more inclined to want and expect freebies. Yes. And just remember that when you go do business with somebody, you know, them giving you a friend's discount is nice, but not expected. I want to pay my friends full price. I want to tip my friends full price. I want to support their businesses. In my mind, it's to ask for something for free from a friend is kind of a slap in the face, especially for somebody who's just starting a business. You should want to pay them because you'll pay regular people. Why wouldn't you want to pay them? Okay. Oh my God. Yes, I'm learning that later. Your friends are, okay, we are going. Good news travels fast. I started out giving an index card with bulletin points, especially for humans, like drink water, recovery. That's great. You guys, you have said so much stuff. Looking for someone to share a room at MagnaCon, female, non-smoker, non-snorer, please PM me. Debbie, don't worry about that yet. You are going to get added into an app in like a week and a half. And in that app, there will be a group where you guys can figure all that stuff out. And it's only going to be people who are already got their tickets to MagnaCon. Believe in yourself and your business. Your enthusiasm, knowledge will show. The animals, the benefits. Don't start with low prices. It will be harder to raise your prices later. Absolutely. And people think they're getting what they pay for. If you are the lowest price, they think that you're not worth it. Go in higher. You can always discount one-off to people if they need it. But I would always price higher because it's true. Why would you be so cheap? If you're so cheap, you're going to go out of business. And a lot of times I've probably had this happen 100 times for the last 10 years where someone has called me and said, this woman bought a machine from someone else or even from us, and she's charging $25 a session. I just can't do anything about it. I said, just give it 6 months. Every time that person's gone, every time they're out of business, because that's not how business works. Additional skills are valuable. Let's see. I always recommend 3 sessions to decide if it's for you or not. Registered nurse here, started PEMF business December 2021. Made more doing PEMF my first year than I did as a nurse by working on dogs and horses only. Now I have 2 businesses that involve PEMF. Word of mouth is your best advertisement. My advice for business, listen more, than you speak. Be a sponge. Take advice from everyone at MagnaWave. Stay updated with their education. Google evidence-based practice articles too. And remember to trust yourself and your abilities. You got this. Absolutely, Desiree. That's wonderful. AOPP is an absolute necessity. Join it right now. It's an absolute necessity. Wait, there it is. Not only for an additional certification, but for their up-to-date knowledge on everything PMF. Yes, you guys, what are you doing? Donated sessions to local shows. You all need to read through these. I don't know if I have time to read through them. Also, follow up with existing clients. If I reach out and ask them they want to book a session, they usually do. After the session, text them, call them, follow up, show that you care. How do you feel? You have to keep, when people don't understand that you have got to keep a relationship. 2 weeks later, hey, how you doing? Would you like to get on the books? A lot of times you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot. You have to make it easy for people to book with you. Follow the business starter course, what I do in that class, because you have got to make it easy. If they are only able to book with you through you are, if you're sleeping or if you're doing a session, they can't book with you. You need to make it as easy as possible, even in the middle of the night, for someone to book a session with you. I'm getting so many text messages. I offer the barn owner a free session during a barn-wide demo and usually get a few more clients. We highly recommend hands-on training. We had been open for 3 months before we attended. Business was fine, just wanted the knowledge, and we learned so much. You all, hands-on training here at MagnaWave. We take you to lunch. You're going to go to the MagnaWave Equine Transitional Facility. You're going to do all of the different types of sessions. You're going to learn about our marketing. Please do this if you need the confidence. Let's see. I've had great luck donating some sessions to local therapeutic riding programs and local shelters. It gave me some contacts clients and it was a write-off. Yes, I did that a lot with small animals, going and working at the Humane Society. Get in there. Also, I got my own horses out, dogs myself, and use the machine so that I can also show the benefits of MagnaWave. I've been doing this for years. This goes back to Mary Beth. I've been doing this for years now. I only ever had one horse colic, and the consensus is it was fixing the colic anyway, and it just sped it up, which actually meant it was picked up during the afternoon instead of the horse colicking overnight and being missed. That's great. Tip, if there are other practitioners in your area, collaborate with them and try to define an area where each of you will work, then refer to the other. That's great. Work together, set prices, man. I mean, it's just great. Then when one goes out of town, you pick up, and then somebody from the other side of town may say, well, I'm using, Stacy, but you live over here. You should use, Steve. Here's his card. Yes. Let's see. I'm not trying to blow past anybody, but I'm trying to just get the business ones. Knowing your system and making yourself available to customers when you're at shows or clinics and be able to answer their questions with confidence. Yes. When I started, I worked with the draft horse rescue. All those horses had issues. I treated anything and everything. I did it as a volunteer, but it was the best thing I ever did. It gave me complete confidence in my machine and what it does. Taught me so much. Okay. So don't be afraid to create a Facebook page and post every day. The people that think it's annoying aren't supporting you. You can never post too much. Yes, you can never post too much, and post other things. Like, if you're working with, if you have a Facebook page, post other things that your clients might be interested in. So if you're mostly in the equine world, post other articles about horses, anything like that. Uh-oh. That was my nanny, my babysitter. So I hope everything's okay. Melissa, has the site been updated to let us increase the number of tickets, or do you need to purchase twice? For MagnaCon tickets, you have to purchase twice because we need to know that you have 2 people coming and who those 2 people are. So right now, if you are purchasing MagnaCon tickets, I'm going to put it back up because it's almost over. Let's see. There it is. MagnaCon tickets, $300. If you want to get 2, you're going to have to do 2 different checkouts. Okay. But $300. I don't know what time next week. It could be Monday. It could be Tuesday. I don't know. But this website is going to be updated. Tickets are going to be $475 for in-person. They're going to be $240 for online. And then Churchill only is going to be about $200. So if you are interested in going to MagnaCon, if you know you could come June 12th, 13th, and 14th, we will have hotel information and room block information, as well as, where to fly into and all that good stuff next week. But if you can go ahead and get your tickets before that, then you get to save $175, which is that saving of that $175 is actually more than the cost of the hotel room. So if you get this and you get your hotel room in 2 weeks, then you are actually for the price of the full ticket, you get your hotel room. If you are coming to MagnaCon, buy a ticket now. I don't know how to say that anymore. And you guys said so much stuff. Yes, if you buy the in-person now at the special price and can't make it, can you switch to the virtual? We will work that out for you. Yes. Sponsor signage at local events. You guys said so much great stuff. I don't think I can go through it all. Diversifying your marketing is super important. You have to post somewhat regularly online to stay on the people's pages. Confidence. Ask for referrals. Who is someone else you know that can benefit from my services? Yes, ask. People don't know what you want until you ask. Ask them if you can video. Ask. You guys starting a business is scary. You have got to do things that are uncomfortable. You've got to ask for what you want. You have to believe in it. You have to talk about it. You have to just be as crazy about it as I am. Being genuine and compassionate resonates with clients. Yes. And let's just say it again. People don't buy what you do. People buy why you do it and who you are. So why do you do it? Get a mission statement. What are your goals? If it's just for money, you're going to fall flat. But everybody needs to make money, right? So yes, it's to make money, but why is this the way you've decided to make your living? And how can you be more passionate about that? And also in the business starter course, we talk a lot about goals and setting goals and tracking your goals. And that is very important. So we're going to do the business starter thing. Okay, I think I'm finally to the. Would electrolytes help with the Mary Beth? Yes, electrolytes will help, but treat those horses again. Mary Beth, how do you get confidence to do the business stuff? I'm not a confident person. You are a confident person. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say things about yourself like that. You are a confident person. So that's you. You can be anything you want to be. You are not one thing. You're whatever you want to be. So the way you get confidence is education. First of all, take my business starter course. Second of all, come to here for hands-on training. Third, Google it. Anything you don't know is now available on the interwebs. Okay. Like everything is out there. Like it doesn't matter. I highly believe that I can pretty much try to do anything and be kind of good at it if you just give me a few hours and Google, because that is the truth. If you really want something, you will be confident about it, Mary Beth. You are a confident person. You are absolutely a confident person. Whatever has held you back in your life that's making you think that you're not a confident person needs to go away. Okay. Because that is not have to be who you are. You aren't either born confident or not confident. Okay. That's not something you're born with. That is something that has been ingrained into you or something that has happened in your experiences. You need to educate yourself and make yourself confident, because if you believe in this, and you obviously do, because you spent a lot of money to get a machine, then you can do this. You have to know that the machine is safe. It's not going to hurt the animals, and that you have to get that education, and it comes with practice and demos and education and coming here and joining the AOPP and reading some books about who you need to figure out who you are and be your authentic self. And I promise you, we talk all about reading books you should be reading. You have got to always not just be educating yourself on PEMF and other wellness modalities, but on yourself and on your business. My gosh, my text message is crazy. Okay. Talk with other professionals in your areas, vets, massage therapists, chiropractors, Reiki. These all complement MagnaWave. Learn. Everybody said it. Sierra says, I've had my business for 3 years and I can't wait to schedule hands-on training still. Yes. Do you know that I learn stuff from you all every single day? I learn from practitioners and clients every single day, new stuff. And that's why we do continuing education. That's why we do MagnaCon, because we learn from each other. If you ever get to a point, or you know someone who believes that they know everything about a certain subject or about anything, then they're stupid. because nobody does. Nobody knows everything. If you have got to have the knowledge that you want to keep learning, because that is what makes life fun. It's what makes you successful, is to keep learning, even from people. I mean, I learned stuff from my children, and I'm like, what? Like, even in compassion and a lot of things from kids. And some people will say, I can't learn anything from a child. That's not true. And there's so much that you can learn about business, and it's all available in podcasts and books. And all you need to do is how to gain confidence in my business. Google that, Mary Beth, and take the business starter course and practice demo. You have told me you've done 4 horses. Call me again when you've done 50. Go out there and just work with these animals. Okay. I think I've said enough. Val says, so love your enthusiasm. Thank you, Val. Madison said, just completed my CE for the year. So that's continuing education. We do it here at MagnaWave. And learned a few things with just with a review. Yes, you are going to learn some really great stuff. That's why we require the continuing education. I get a lot of pushback every year from people who are like, I don't want to pay the money. There's a payment plan. If you want to do that, you can reach out to educationmagnawavepmf.com. We could break it down into 3 payments. But it's $150. But I'm gonna tell you what. I believe that if you are not keeping up and learning new things, I have to force you to do that to be successful. And it works, and it makes you more successful than every other PMF practitioner and every other company in the world. I promise you. So I'm going to continue demanding that you guys educate yourselves, because that's what makes us better than everybody else. Okay, good. We did it. What else was I going to talk about? MagnaCon, last chance. I'm going to do a giveaway now. So who wants to take the business starter course in about, let's see, what is this month? It's August. So in about a month, my business builder course is going to go live. I only take 10 people. It's 6 weeks. It's one-on-one it's like group work with me. It's live in person. We will be taking those registrations later on in about a month. But you have to have been in business for over a year. And be expanding in some way to join that course. But if you are just starting your business and you need help and you just need some confidence and you want to talk and go through some stuff, we're going to do it now. Christy says, I'm on business starter class right now on week 3. Whoop, whoop. Good girl. I'm a licensed vet tech and need CE every year to maintain my license. CE is critical for quality of treatment, knowledge, and staying up to date. Thank you, Sierra. If you are shopping for a PMF device right now and you call them and they don't have CE, then they're not doing it right. It's critical for you to be successful in your business. Thank you. Oh, I love this. Kim says, I address how I treat horses completely different today than how I treated horses when I first started with MagnaWave 4 years ago. This is all to the continued education, right? Educate. You all are so awesome. I love you guys. This is so fun. I know I have other meetings, but I don't want to. Okay. So what we're going to do. Let's see. I'm 3 years in and would love to take your class as I'm so busy and need to expand. Trisha, you are exactly the person who needs to do my business builder course. If you are so busy and you've reached your peak earning of income because you need to make some changes to keep, growing and increasing revenue, but not burning yourself out, you're my person. So when those things go live, when we start registration, we will let you know. Okay, everybody wants the class. The education is the reason I went with MagnaWave. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to pick a number. I'm going to do the number thing. And only comment a number if you want the class, okay? So if you want the class, comment the number. I'm going to go back through, and because you all did so much, Bree, pick a number. You can say it out loud. 14. Okay, so will you Slack Meredith or somebody in marketing and tell them to pick the 14 comment on our feed, either from the top or the bottom, and Slack that name to me. So that person, whoever 14 is that Bree picked that number, that person is going to get a book, my dad's new book, as well as an attachment. So a book and an attachment. So whoever that name is getting that. But right now I'm going to pick a number. And I'm going to write that little number on this pink paper. And I'm going to write that number. It's going to be 1 through 100. And then if you want the business starter class, so if you don't want it, don't write a number, don't comment. So I'm going to, hold on, let me pick a number. Okay, I got it. Oh, here we go. So just comment your numbers. Oh, got it. Oh, 38. Who said 38? It says Facebook user. So I don't know who you are. It won't show me. 38. Who are you? Who are you, Facebook user? If you put 38 up there, you win. So many numbers. 38, 38. I already saw it, but there was no name. So hopefully that person comments 38. Tracy, I love you. Joy Sheffer is 38. Joy Sheffer is 38. Thank you guys for being honest. I love that. Joy Sheffer, congratulations. You got my business builder course. Joy, I'm assuming our business starter course. I'm assuming you're in the system and already have a machine. Joy, what we're going to do is if you could email support, common spelling, SUPPORT at MagnaWave, PEMF.com with just letting us know that you won the business starter course. We're in the middle of a session right now. You can go ahead and start next month. But if you could just email us so that we have all your correct contact information, that would be great. Wait, was there 2 people who had 38? Okay, it's fine. We're going to do 2 of you, Alicia McCall and Joy Schaefer. Both of you email. Both of you are getting the business starter course. $250 value. Yay. Congratulations, guys. Now we've given away an attachment and my dad's book, and I'm about to figure out who that is. I'm waiting. What else should I give away, guys? What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, it sucks. Somebody said, I'm guessing that was from the other feed. I wish all the comments showed up here. I know, I'm sorry. But when you broadcast on YouTube and all the different pages, it's just really hard for all the comments to be on one page. Oh, MagnaCon ticket. Duh. Or continuing education. Okay. Rental. I see you over there, Kate, with the rental. I see you. I'm going to do that big one for office hours. That's an office hours. Let's see. Okay. So should we do MagnaCon ticket or continuing education, Bree?
I feel like since we talked about
MagnaCon. MagnaCon ticket. Okay, MagnaCon ticket. Okay, so the book and the attachment goes to Ashley Davidson. Congratulations, Ashley. So that was number 14. Joy Schaefer and Alicia McCall both just won business starter courses. And the MagnaCon ticket. So we gotta think of a different way because it's so hard with all these numbers. Maybe I could do a trivia question. Okay, here's a trivia question. In order to win the MagnaCon ticket, what year? Hold on. What year did I do the first MagnaCon? Whoa, the first, yeah. You just have to put the year. So we've got Not yet. 2016. She's got it. Who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Said it? Lori Reese. Is that who said it? Lori Reese. The first one. Lori Reese. 2016. I don't know why it doesn't show up. But anyways, Lori Reese, congratulations. You won the first MagnaCon ticket. And Tracy Walker, I love you. The fact that you don't think it's a little unfair that you tried to guess 2016. Tracy, I'm looking at you. I'm pretty sure you were there. You probably helped me put it all together. You're so silly. But you were right. 2016, and it was called the Spring Networking Event. We didn't have the MagnaCon name yet. Okay, great. That's great. 2016, that was our year. I know Cassia says, I said it too, dang it. Cassia, I'll send you, so email me support@MagnaWavePMF.com and I'll send you a book. Cassie Booley. I'll send you some swag in a book. So we've got, but it really is who said it first. Okay. The only reason that I did Joy and Alicia, because I don't know who said it first because it said Facebook users, but I do know Lori said it first this time. So Lori, you're getting a MagnaCon ticket for one person. Please email support@MagnaWavePMF.com and let us know where you would like the email address to go to. All of that. This is just a fail safe for us. We're going to compare. If you email us and you didn't win, we're not going to give you anything. But if you did win, we do have this list and we'll get back to you. Ooh, somebody's having puppies. Congratulations. You have time for one more giveaway. Do I, Jessica? No. My assistant's like, no, she doesn't. I have a call. I have a call about a really cool study that we're working on. Okay, Colleen Crowley. You are got it. I see you, Colleen. You're having trouble with the text messaging. Sometimes it's the carrier that we're working with, but I will look into it. Maureen says, you mean there was a MagnaCon I missed? Yeah, there was. We will fix your Facebook. Okay. All right, this is it. Last chance right here. MagnaCon tickets are $300 right here. If you want to buy multiples, you have to buy one at a time. Okay. This is it. Once they will be gone, it could be as early as Monday next week. At that time, the tickets are going to be $475 for in-person. Virtual online is going to be, I already lost it. It's out of my brain. 2 something. Hold on. Let me go back. $240 for virtual, but $300, you all. $300 right here. That's it. I don't know what else to say. You have to get them now if you want to come. June 12th, 13th, 14th. After this, there'll be a new way to purchase next week. You will also be added into the app. You'll be able to communicate with each other. There's so many cool things. You can bring your spouse. We got that question. They just can't, if they're not attending the food and everything, and they just want to go to Churchill, there will be a ticket option for that. It's about $200. If they don't, if they want to eat lunch with you, if they want to sit with you and enjoy the entire conference, and you have to pay full price. All right, I think that's it. I don't know how. Can I use the QR code? Okay, whoever said that here, I'm going to type in. It's magnacon.com. You don't have to use the QR code. You just go to magnacon.com. I just put it in. Magnacon.com. That's all that QR code goes to. All right, thank you guys so much. Can a non-member come? Anybody can come as long as you pay for a ticket. Anybody can come. How soon after stitches? As long as, well, I would always talk to the doctor, but as long as there's no active bleeding. Michelle, Michelle, take the class. Okay, that's it. That's it. I'm done. Are we supposed to do the MagnaWave test again this year? Teresa, continuing education comes out every single year. We talked about that. Go back to the middle of this broadcast and see why that is so very important. It is so important. Continuing education is very critical to success of your business and for you and for us. So yes, you have to take it every single year. If you have not gotten certified, if you didn't get certified in 2023, you have to take it for 20. You have to do continuing education. If you buy tickets to MagnaCon for $300 right now, that will be for your certification for next year, for 2024. Yes. Can a registered service dog come to MagnaCon in Churchill Downs? I can speak for MagnaCon, yes. For Churchill Downs, you probably won't be able to go in the winner's circle or go with the horses like directly in the paddock. But in terms of like everything we do, I don't see why the service dog could not come. Yes, on the milk production question. Yes, it does help. It helped me. I breastfed 3 kids and it was amazing. Are you technically not a practitioner if you don't keep up with your CEU? Correct. If you do not keep up with your CEU, you're removed from the map, you're removed from the group, you're removed from the back of the website. You don't get to have access to any of our discounts. Yeah, we want you to stay educated. It's $150. If you can't pay for it, then it's $50. You could do a payment plan. Just reach out to education@MagnaWavePMF.com and we'll do $50 a month for 3 months. And yes, unfortunately, that's the way of the world. If majority of businesses, majority of jobs that are training on equipment or anything like this, there is required continuing education and it costs thousands of dollars. And if you don't do it, you don't get to operate. And what we want to do is we don't do it because we're mean or we're trying to have a money grab. We're doing it because we want you to know the best way to improve what you're already doing. You should be always getting better. Teresa, when is it due? Teresa, email education@MagnaWavePMF.com and they will be able to answer when yours is due. You have to pay for the conference online, right? Like always. Yeah, you pay right here. Magnacon.com. Okay, that's it. I got to go. Thank you guys so much. I had a wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed the education that we all got today. Go back and read these comments. They're amazing. And I wish you the best. I will be on office hours first Tuesday of the month. And we'll be giving away some big prizes and talking about tons of stuff. Also, our back to school sale is almost over. It's over next week. The back to school sale, if you want to trade in a machine or take advantage, this is the biggest sale we do all year long, you all. Every machine has a discount on it. We will not be doing a big sale like this on every machine again. So it's once a year. So it ends next week. If you want to take advantage of it, go to MagnaWavePMF.com and fill out any form or email sales@MagnaWavePMF.com and we'll get you set up. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a nice, wonderful day.